Righto, here we are.
Welcome to another week of
Netball chat with Sam.
and Zach.
Well, we're in finals fever.
We are. It's finals fever
With the fever.
with the fever and the Firebirds.
And the Firebirds. On the couch, relaxed, chilled.
We are chilled.
Now, apologies for no video last week.
Yes. Unfortunately, both of us had to attend a event.
We'll show you the pics. It was your sister's
It
wedding.
was my sister's wedding. Zachary was part of the instrumental peeps, and I was part of the bridal party. So it was a very busy weekend for us.
Yes.
We did manage on Sunday during our recovery to watch a bit of
Catch
netball.
some of the games.
Nice.
So here we are, back to it. Now the
Yeah.
rounds are finished, so we thought we'd do a finals fever,
Just-
pre-finals.
Yeah, just to chat,
Give it
a
a
fire
chat.
up.
Oh, jeez, it's exciting.
It is exciting.
That's all
I think that's why it's important for us to be on the couch, because it's kind of a little bit nervous and lots of stress and
Edge of the
anxiety, edge of your seat stuff.
Yeah,
So we need to just be on the couch so that we can just be in chill mode.
yeah,
Calm the farm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think that, imagine what the players must be feeling. If this is how we're feeling, they must be nervous Nellies. Nervous Nelly netballers.
They would be. It was a sad last round. There were tears all around.
It was.
That the
Especially that Maggie's game.
Maggie's Firebirds
with the
game.
Firebirds
That
game.
was quite devastating.
Emotional.
As Shani said at the end of the game, thanks for the Firebirds showing them enough respect to give them a good hiding.
Yeah.
So Shani was gone, Erin Bell
Bell's
left,
gone,
and Shay
Matt-
Brown.
Shay Brown,
Maddie
Maddie
Robinson no
Robinson.
longer doing national.
National stuff, yeah.
And I was saying for guidance. And then the last round, it was all about who was going to make finals. Were the birdies going to win? Were the birdies going to be in there? Did the Vicks have a
So
chance?
let's just talk
Did
about the
the
mathematical equations that we had to
You
do
needed a
on
whiteboard.
Sunday
You
morning.
needed a whiteboard and a physics degree.
It was, yeah, exactly. It was ridiculous. So on
Carry the
Sunday
4,
morning, we were thinking,
divide
okay,
the 3.
if they're going to get in, if Lightning's going to get in, if it's got to be, this many points, bonus points lost, win quarters, blah, blah, blah. Just the bonus points just adds in a whole different element, doesn't
Spanner
it?
in the works. It really was. Because prior to Sunday, the Vixens had more wins than the Lightning.
Yeah.
However, Lightning had all these bonus points for winning quarters, and therefore were 6-7 points ahead of the Vixens. And so Vixens had too much work to do in the end.
Yeah. So Lightning scraped in.
So
Saturday, first game. Giants v Fever.
Right. So this is a repeat of last week's last round where Giants claimed minor premiership. They won last week's derby in Sydney, and it's the same again. So
They can do it.
they can win. They've proven it, and they were up by 12 before the last quarter last time, and then the Fever put on a ton of goals, and they only won by 3 in the end. But then their first time they played in Perth, they only lost by 1. So I reckon the Giants are the better suited outfit, really.
I guess when you look across the court, they've got strengths, throughout the team. Whereas Fever, the strength is in the circle.
It's all
The
about
shooting
fouls,
Yeah.
and
Nat Medhurst being able to read,
yes.
and being able to read the pass in, the feeding, because we've talked about how that's been really significant as well, into foul. So,
but I think that defensive combo of Bully and Pullman, they're the best defensive combo in the league. They're not afraid to work on the holding shooter, keep control of Nat Medhurst up front. Now the big news is, and it'll be interesting to see what happens because they've been quiet. So Verity Charles was taken from the court in that last minute of the game last week with the injury. So is she back? What's happened this week? Does she start? Is she on the bench? Is she there at all? Because I think she'll play a big part in what happens with the game. What other centre have they played? They've played Jess Anstis, and that's it.
Yeah. I only saw her get her hair done on Insta this week, so I think Unfortunately, I've got no intel.
Okay.
Yes.
So the hair's looking good
The
though.
hair's looking good.
Is it
so,
green?
No, it's not green.
Well, Stacey
Well,
Francis likes to put the green through her hair,
It
so...
wouldn't be looking good then if it's green, because normally when your hair turns green, it's a sign that something's gone wrong with it.
Green for fever.
I know, but I'm just saying. Yeah, so I think she's fine.
Fingers crossed. So, what did the fever have to do to win? That's the question, I guess, because...
Yeah.
I don't know, they've looked like they've had some cracks in the pavement these last few weeks.
Yeah, because the Firebirds took it to them both times this season.
This
so.
is true. Medhurst needs to get in there. Medhurst needs to get into the circle, direct from the front,
Yeah, and
like
put the
every other
shots
goal
on.
attack.
Yeah. But she needs someone to pass those balls into her, like she passes those balls into Fowhouse.
The big Hail Marys.
Yeah.
Straight in. So it's about the work out the front by Collier, by Charles, England, whoever they choose to play.
Yeah.
They've got to do the work of Medhurst. You know what's interesting? Well, this time last year, Chrissy Bryce was getting a lot of game time. You know, she almost got them into the finals. They were using her as that holding shooter, that tall holding shooter.
Yeah.
This year, they've just gone with Joe Hutton and Pettit Susan, that combo. And sometimes it's Joe Hutton shooter, sometimes it's Pettit shooter.
Yeah.
Like that has just come into its own.
Well, next year won't be the same.
Oh no, it won't be the same. We're right.
All right. Well, we'll have a coffee and watch the Giants. Hopefully, Susan Pettit, because she's a barista. Okay, so big game
Elimination
on Sunday.
Minor semi. We'll be there.
It's the Queensland Derby.
I'll be wearing purple. You'll be wearing undecided.
I'll be wearing purple. I already told you that before.
It's going to be a big game, isn't it?
It's going to be a huge game because Lightning, this is it for them. They've got everything on the line here because they took away the cup last year.
Does Lightning strike twice? That's the big question.
So, Jeeves is probably going to be on a
She'll be on
next
the
level of
She'll
a
be on
game
a
that you've
roll.
never seen.
Yeah.
Bloody Pretorius.
She'll be hungry.
She's going to be arms, legs everywhere, getting those tips, touches and turnovers like you've never seen before.
Let's not forget, we've got down the other end, Gutsy. She'll be getting those tips, touches and turnovers. Kim Jenner, she's been
Well,
playing.
it'll be interesting to see who plays. Will it be Jenner, who's been getting lots of game time in the last half of the season? Or will it be Hinchcliffe, who has had a strong first rookie season?
It's all about the shooting circles, really, of those two teams, isn't it? One end, we've got Deeds and
Didi and
Gretel,
who just take the cake.
And just changed it all up.
They are just, words cannot explain how great they are.
Gretel, Deeds,
Bassett,
Wood. And the generals out the front, Wood and
Tippett.
They have been. We've talked about.
We talk about the clash of how great the goal attacks are, and this
is it.
This is literally it.
This is it. Head to head.
Head to head.
So it really is.
Wood and Tippett from the Sunshine State.
So it really is about the goal defenders, isn't it? Can Pretoria shut down Tippett? Can Jenna / Hinchcliffe shut down Steph Wood? Because we know the shooters under the post, Bassett and Deeds, they're going to be under the post. Well, they might not be, because they've been changing things up this year. But
on the day.
Bassett is always going to make those shots in, but is Dee going to get the yips?
Oh, Deeds.
How many shots, how many air balls is she going to have this week?
How many shots does it take to get to the centre? I don't know.
I think that's fine.
I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry if they make it. And if they win on Sunday, does that mean we get a final here?
No.
Oh.
No, it goes to the loser's hotel.
Because we got the final last year.
I know.
Because of Lightning. We were there. Giants lost. He was wearing his Giants get up.
Okay, calm down. And I'll do it again if I need to.
Maybe we should go.
I might get tickets.
Were you? How?
Because I won the tipping competition.
Did you? Oh my god! That is so good! Even though I get really angry about that, sort of, that's still awesome! Who are you gonna take?
Oh, I don't have the tickets yet. So
You've got to take me! Is that definitely the prize?
Well, I looked it up and that's the prize. Yeah. I know.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe it! That's
I
awesome!
know. Yeah.
And I was giving you crap the whole
Yeah,
time!
exactly, and that's why I felt the pressure on Sunday. There was so much pressure on Sunday.
Yeah, didn't I beat you?
No, I got 4 out of 4 again.
Oh, okay. No, it was the week before.
Yeah, 1 week.
The week,
I
one
know.
week, one
Because
week.
I was at the top and it was tied.
Holy shamales!
Yes, I know.
Oh, that's worth it. I should do. I should have done it.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
You wouldn't have won. I would have won.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah.
Ah!
So we'll see. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Anyway.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Good news.
Yeah.
It's a good news day. Here I
It's
am
good news
thinking,
day.
geez, I'm going to have to put that one on the credit card.
Well,
yeah.
so that's the games. That's
okay.
them.
That's them.
Okay, tips. So, as you recognise from that screaming and yelling just before, I've obviously won. Not just the competition between Sam and Zach, but also the
Australia-wide.
Sun Club Super Netball tipping comp. Number 1.
I can't believe it!
Still.
Oh my god.
First game, Fever v
Giants.
Giants.
On Saturday. Come on, Zachary. It's not that hard for
No,
you.
I know. I'm going to go for Giants, but in my head, this is my thinking. The Fever are going to come back with a vengeance. They're not going to be happy. They've learned from their mistakes. What happens? Giants going to win. Giants.
I'm going for Giants too because I think they'll be able to consolidate a win consistently across the whole court.
Giants for Jay. Giants for Suze. Suze Petty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cappuccino.
Elimination final. Lightning v. Phase.
I don't want to say it out loud because I'm too scared. I feel like if I say it out loud, I'm going to just put a jinx on it.
So, I'm going to say it out loud. And I'm going to say the Firebird's going to win. But it's going to come down to the last minute. It's going to come down to that last goal, last minute. I reckon by 1. Firebird's by 1.
Oh my gosh, don't say that. Look, I really think that I want them to go in and I want them to dominate from the very beginning and walk away with a solid win. But I know that the Lightning are going to make it hard for them. But at the end of the day, the Firebirds will walk away with the win.
Birdies win. Alright.
Yeah.
Get in front of the TV.
Yes.
3 p.m. Saturday. 3 p.m. Saturday.
1 p.m. Sunday.
Grab your coffee, grab your Coke, grab your chips, grab your snackadoodles.
All the snackadoodles
Be
you need.
ready.
Yeah.
Like, cancel all your plans.
Out the door.
Yeah.
Paraphernalia
Hashtag
on.
Saturdays for netball. Hashtag Sunday
Sunday.
afternoons for netball.
Well, hashtag weekends are for netball
Hashtag
finals.
weekend for netball finals.
Yeah.
Hashtag Super Saturday, Super Sunday.
Yep. Hashtag wake up netball.
Hashtag wake up netball. It's all
Watch view. Let's do it. It's gonna be
It's
crazy
gonna be great.
times. Yep. Cool.
Alright.
Okay. See
So
ya.
yeah, last game for Kirsty Cupid's
Cupid's Squirrel. Yeah. Oh, they had another dress-up party, by the way.
The Lightning. It's
Yeah.
a celebration of
Yeah.
the final.
Yeah. No, it was a celebration of someone's birthday. Except I couldn't really tell what the dress-up was.
Jackie Russell.
No.
Jackie.
No.
Cara Conan.
Yeah. Maybe.
Girl Sugar.
No. I don't know. Full younger. Maybe it was her. And they were wearing overalls, so.
Ooh, they're having fun.
And caps to the side, so I don't
But-
know what it's all about.